the Marine here live on our channel. Welcome, Mike. It's so great to have you here. Also, I want to thank you for helping me with getting the live set up. So, how are you doing today?
I'm all right. Considering what the heck we've all been going through. No doubt,
Yes.
Jason. You don't mind I call you Jason. I noticed you'd put it out there with me and you. So
Yep.
how you doing, man? I know you're over there on the West Coast. It's still early for you. It's what is it, 8:30 in the morning for you, I believe?
Oh no, I'm in the Midwest actually. It's the same time here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. How'd you think I was in the West Coast?
Honestly, as many people as out there and try to watch people's videos and what they say, don't always get it right. That my bad. There was a video somewhere. I thought you said you were the West Coast. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. No worries. No worries at all. Did you see, like, I put up a video this morning. I don't know if you did as well, but we hit an all-time low for AMC stock, an all-time low, lower than the pandemic when the theaters were closed.
Makes no sense, man. Absolutely no sense.
Wow. Like, what are your thoughts on it? Like, to me, that's like, it just proves that there's something illegal going on, because we had our best revenue since 2019. And if you look at the price equivalencies back then, I guess we're at like $11. Oh, hi, that guy right there, Mr. Lamb, that's Mr. Bag from Hong Kong, HL Lamb. I want to say shout out to him. He's a big supporter of mine, a major AMC shareholder. He's down a lot of money right now. I think $250,000 or more. He's one of the top shareholders in Hong Kong. I'm not sure yet why he's called Mr. Bag, but I'm going to be doing a live with him or a video or something soon.
Well, good, man. Well, that's the advantage. God, they're all shorting me on this. Do you have any other speakers? Or you just literally have your cell phone?
Oh, I just have my cell phone and my tablet.
Okay, one of them's feeding back. Is the tablet showing the stream too?
Oh, hang on one second. Hang on. Let me look.
If you turn off the tablet from the feed, it'll just be me on the phone, and then you can see the comments on the phone.
Is it gone now?
That feedback.
You still getting feedback?
Yeah, I can hear. It's a bunch of feedback, and I've seen a couple people commented about it.
That's so weird, because I don't even have it open on my tablet. Hang on one second here.
It's okay. They secretly short want us to talk.
Huh?
I said they're out there supporting us on YouTube. They don't want any other AMC guys to be heard.
That's true, especially when we do a collaboration. They're like, oh, this is not good for us, because when people get together and share ideas, it becomes powerful, and that's a problem for them.
Well,
is it still echoing now?
They figured out.
Do you hear an echo still or no?
I hear. You sure you don't have the live stream playing in the background on any other device?
I shouldn't. No. I mean, I just have my tablet and my phone. I mean, I have a high ceiling.
Well, it's not as bad, I suppose. What do you guys think? Can you guys hear the feedback? Drop in the comments if you're hearing any kind of feedback. Good.
Is anyone hearing it still? You guys hearing echo? Are you guys hearing an echo on the live? Comment below. If you guys hear an echo on the live, comment below. If everything's all good, say all good.
Well, we'll it's not as bad, like, unless they start complaining. Oh, they're saying it's outside.
Oh, they say only when Mike speaks. Is that true?
I swear to God, I found a spot where I have freaking 4 bars. I have as much service as I can get, and I'm telling you, every time I go live with someone, it's like they want to stop me.
They probably do that on purpose. I don't know, man. They do. The technology these guys have, it's crazy. It's really crazy. Oh, it says, yes, only Mike it's in and out, but we hear him. So we should be good. one guy says turn your car off, Mike. We
It
can
is.
hear Jason fine. It might be let's see. I lost that. It's only when Mike's talking. Yes, coming through. Yes,
All right.
coming. Huh?
Let me, Jason, stay there. I'm going to remove myself and then come back on through the link.
Okay.
All right. Let me see.
Okay, so Mike will be right back, guys. He's trying to get that echo off. We have a live with Mike the Marine. We have a lot of fun stuff to talk to you about. I'm not an expert with lives. I know Mike's better than I am with the lives. Here we go. He's back. All right. Okay, welcome back, Mike.
All right. We'll try this. No,
Still echo?
I don't get it. I'm just sitting here in my truck. I got 4 bars. I got no devices playing. I just pulled over in a parking lot where I know there's good service.
That's weird because I don't hear any echo. Like I hear you perfectly, but you're hearing an echo from me, maybe.
No, it's definitely me. They're saying so, and I can hear the echo myself. You can't hear it. So there's some kind of playback feedback cycle that's beats the hell out of me.
Okay. Jeez. Well, what should we do? Do you want to try to reset it? Is it really bad? Should we do another different time or something?
All right, let me try that. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe the vehicle. Let me get out here and without. I don't know if that helps any. Is that helping you guys?
Okay,
Nah.
guys, test it out now. Mike's outside of the car. Test it out, guys. Do you still hear an echo from anyone? Is it clear now, guys? Someone said just do it already. Getting ready to leave. Sounds good. Someone said sounds good. It's good
Okay.
now.
All
Someone
right.
said
Cool.
it's good now.
Well, you were talking about the share price. I mean, we are at an all-time low. I mean, we're basically become a penny stock again, even though we see 12 or 11 on the screen. It's pretty sad, Jason. It's pretty sad, man. The only thing I could say, the one hope that I have, man, is that this is kind of like the final, 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 final shakeout. You know what I mean? The biggest dip of them all before the big rip. So I'm holding out hope for that.
Yeah, I think you're right because like I was thinking about this last night. Like I was up till 3 a.m. researching AMC stock and just meditating, trying to figure out what's going on. And the fact that we are at an all-time low is actually very encouraging for me because when you look back to like the last time we did a short squeeze, we hit like $1.28 or $1.30, right around there. And then a few days later, that's when it went up to like 30, and then I think eventually to 72. So it had to like go to its lowest point before it did the short squeeze. Um, and for whatever reason, who knows what these criminal market makers are doing, but maybe they need to have it that low before they cover. And then it's because when they cover, that's when it does the short squeeze. It's not from us buying. We don't have that kind of power. None of us.
No, it would take a lot of. I mean, we had the FOMO and it helped out in 2021, but it would take a lot. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, you and I both know, one, we don't have all that free government money anymore. Two, majority did all of our major investing in 2021 or early 2022, so we don't have thousands of dollars around to go, all in for say. So yeah, I mean, retail's buying pressure has just not been there for a long time. So we do need them to, and I don't know what it's going to take, and I don't know what it's going to take for them to cover, but I have the same hope that it pushed down this low, that maybe it encouraged them to start getting out.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Like that's a great point. You think that maybe they would cover now, because how low do they want it? They took 90% of our shares. They've got it down, to $11, and they only have to cover probably 10% of their shorts, because of all the crimes they did. So just cover and get on with it. Like I think most of us now would be happy just to make like, you know, 5-10 grand or something like that. Before we wanted like 100 grand or like, millions. But now I think 5, 10, 15, 20 grand, we're happy.
Yeah, I hate to say it, they've done a damn good job of that. They've done a good job of separating us, hiding us off in all kinds. sad.
Can you hear me still?
I can hear you.
Okay. Someone says, Jason, turn your external speaker off. All I'm using, guys, is a cell phone. That's it. I don't have anything else going. So
Neither do I.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like I hear perfectly though. I mean, maybe just a few people are faking us out. But oh, you said you heard it.
Yeah, so what happens is there's a time delay. So when I get done talking to you, I hear me afterward trailing behind again.
Oh geez, that's awful.
That is awful.
So we probably shouldn't do the live too long because that's hard to even communicate for you like that. So what do you want to do? Do you want to like
Well,
end
two things I wanted to talk about real quick. I know you received the email about getting a retail or an ape or somebody on the board, and I know that you put out the video and you want to start start the process, get you there. I'm going to say to the guys that are listening on your channel, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I put out a video on my about it, how difficult it may or may not be because of the division and the different influences out there. We've got to come together and be united for something like that. And I think that would be fantastic if we did. I mean, to have the retail investor's name up there and on that. So I'm proud that you're willing to do that. And I hope, you can dig deeper, all of us deeper, and see what that looks like. It's a short period of time. It sounds like we don't have much time to figure it out and get you on there, but we got to get the community willing. If you or if anybody else wanted to do it, we got to get some candidates up there. And we got to unite around, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, I appreciate that. And yeah, I'm willing to do it full time. And I'm trying as fast as I can to get my name on the ballot. That's the main thing. And I have someone helping me behind the scenes, and it's going to come down to the next day or two. If they're not able to get me on the ballot, I have a lawyer that is potentially going to help me, but it is a very strong, very short window of time to get on there. I know there's two people on there that nobody seems to like, and there's one open spot, totally open. So it should be no issue with me getting on there. But I have this person that's contacted Merriweather, which is the I don't know if he's the vice president or whatever of AMC, but he handles the Investor Connect, and they're working with him to get me on there. But I'm not so sure he's willing to do it. We're going to see what happens with that. But I'm going to find out within the next day or two if I can get on there. The easy way. If I can't get on the easy way, then I got a lawyer that's supposedly going to help me, but it's just such a time crunch.
I would say it might be worth another like change.org. Hey, do you support the idea of on and support me, kind of thing. It probably wouldn't hurt. Get that out to your viewers. I'll share the link as well. Tell some of the other guys, that'll kind of help, hopefully, to trigger some momentum. I don't know if that's it, but maybe that if you can get 1,000 signatures or 2,000 or 5,000 signatures, maybe that can be John Merriweather as well. I mean, everything's worth a shot, guys. I've always said effort never equals zero. Action. If people are taking action, I'll support you. It's just like I tell my kids: if you believe in something, and you take action, I'll stand behind you. So that might be a thing too.
That's beautiful. Yeah, maybe I'll do that then. It can't hurt to do a petition. It just raises awareness. It shows the board that a lot of people want this guy in there. That can't be a bad thing. So I'll get that going. And I appreciate your support as well. I'm grateful for that too.
Now, the second thing, real quick, and somebody was texting me this morning, and it's just like it's getting washed under the table, but maybe you heard, where the hell is the value from the ape shares? They got converted last Friday. Like, why? I don't understand. Why isn't Adam talking about it? Why isn't somebody talking about it? All of us should be raising hell right now. Where the hell's that value go? They took almost 40% when they issued those free apes, right? They took 38% from us. That was over 3.6 billion market cap back then. But now they convert back to AMC. What happened?
Absolutely, Mike. Excellent, amazing points. I thought about that last night as well. Nobody's been talking about it. You made a great point. I think you and I should both do videos today and talk about it. And I will too. It's just, like you said, I thought it was 40%. You're saying it's 38. It probably was 38. It's somewhere in that range. Day one, like you said, we lost that value. and they haven't put it back on. So maybe they're behind the scenes fixing all the numbers, and maybe soon we'll see like a 38% spike. Maybe what they want to do is like get it so low that when it's 38% spike, it won't be a hit. Because picture this, 38% of $1 is a lot less than 38% of $10 or $100. Does that make sense?
Makes total sense, man.
Yeah.
And then the second part is when do we find out if AMC diluted that 25 share? Is that been happening already?
Yes, I've been thinking that too. Like, did he sell the 25 million shares, like you said? And who's going to buy them? That's the key. Like, I'm always thinking, who's going to buy them? Because, I was really big on the Antara Capital hostile takeover, because right now, there could be potentially a new actual owner of AMC, and it could be Antara Capital, or it could be Citadel or BlackRock. But my guess is it would be Antara, but we don't know. But Adam Aaron can dilute 400 million new shares. The float's only at 55 million. So whoever buys these new shares is going to be the new owner of AMC in a sense.
So I haven't seen it out there. Are they still showing the 55 million float right now? They already show that we should be at what, 154 million, or the hell that math is. Have you seen that? Are they showing us that higher float yet?
Yes, well, like on Yahoo Finance, they're tricky. They show implied shares around 150 million implied, but then it shows like the float at 55 million. But they do show that larger number, which they're calling implied shares. I don't know what that means, implied. But why would we be that high? Because wasn't the 100 million dilution supposed to be pre-reverse split? Like the way I read the paperwork was they were going to do the 100 million pre-reverse split, like to pay the settlement. But I don't know for sure.
Yeah, the way I understood, they were going to reverse both of them, pay the 1 for 7.5 of AMC only, and then they were converting them. But then towards the end, it looked like they were going to reverse them, convert APE on Friday, and then actually pay out the shares on Monday, which I just got mine today finally. I don't know, dude. They got this thing so confusing. I made that video telling people, please, if you can hear me, make sure you don't get confused by the stock price, especially if it goes up to 20, 25, 30, 40, or 50 anytime soon, and think that you're in the money. Go look at your cost average first. Know where you're truly at, because this thing is, they got my cost average at $28. I calculated it at $44.95. It makes zero sense. I don't understand where they're getting these cost averages.
Wow, that's a great call out. And and I have Robinhood. I have 3 brokerages, but I have the most of it on Robinhood, and they don't even show my average cost. It's been almost 48 hours. They do not even show my average cost. And you made a very amazing point. It's probably part of their confusion campaign, to where you're like, you said, oh, I'm in the green. Like, if it goes to $50, people are going to freak out, but $50 is not great. That's not great. We're still down. So, it's a confusion campaign as well, which you brought up. That's a great point.
Well, the reason I bring that is because, I've done videos on it. People aren't paying attention. If you go look everywhere, we may have 500,000 people that are signed up. That Investor Connect barely at 1 million. Most of your like Reddit groups are at 500,000 people. All over the place. You get your views, you get 10, 12, 13,000 views. You get 4, 5, 6,000 views. The 3.8 million people are, I don't know where they're at, right? And then they didn't really pay attention during the reverse split. A lot of them didn't get postcards. Some of them still didn't get their postcards. A lot of our international investors didn't get their postcards. A lot of people got them a month later. So I can only imagine how many people out there aren't paying attention, and then finally decide to click on their Robinhood app, or apps, Move or whatever, and then they look at their shares, and then they see them at $50, and make a gut instinct to try to sell it without realizing what the hell happened to them. That's my concern.
Yes, because, like, okay, for example, just like you said, with that, if you look on, I like to use Robinhood. If you look on Robinhood, like it shows price equivalencies. So back when they short squeezed just to 30, not even the 72, the $30 range, that shows in the history on Robinhood as AMC stock being at $372 per share. So like if you scroll back to the history, you're like, wow, AMC was at $372 per share. No, it was at $37, but it's a price equivalency with the new float. And they're basing the new float on 55 million right now on Robinhood. So even though Yahoo is showing implied 150 or whatever implied, they're still kind of basing the numbers on the 55 million float for now. Even on Yahoo historical prices, they're doing that as well.
Is Robinhood still showing a 12 billion market cap?
Nope, they changed that today. I think it's at like 3 billion. Let me pull it up right now, real quick. Yeah, 2.99 billion live right now. I have it open on my tablet. 2.99 billion for AMC, and it was 12.8 billion yesterday on Robinhood.
I'm sorry, but can anybody please explain 2.5 years of glitches, 2.5 years of crazy crap on one stock? It makes no sense, Jason.
I agree. I fully agree. Like, I wish we had an agency to protect us. The SEC, Gary Gensler, they're part of the problem. That's my personal opinion. Um, there's no powerful organization out there protecting us. Even Elon Musk himself, the most rich, powerful man, he was being shorted. Tesla was being shorted so bad. And he put out a tweet a while back, said that how do you sell shares that you don't own? He said you can't sell a car or a house that you don't own, but you can sell shares that you don't own. This is a tweet that Elon Musk put out when they were shorting Tesla. So he had to fight Microsoft. He had to fight Bill Gates. They were trying to put him under. He fought him and he won. And at that time, that's what he said about it.
Are you just as pissed off as I am, man?
Absolutely. Because, we deserve to win. The retail community deserves to win. We put in the time, we put in the effort, we put in the money. We love the theaters. We saved the company. Now we saved it again twice with this reverse split. So they stole 90% of our shares and our money. Adam Aaron has that at his disposal now to pay off debt. And he still hasn't paid off debt as far as you and I know. Maybe he did sell 25 million shares behind the scene. If he did, great. Like, let us know how much money you got for that, because he could have sold it $20 and here we are at 11.50. We're up 50 cents, by the way. I don't know if you're able to see the price, but we're up 4.6% today in the green on AMC. Thank God, finally. But I think we're going to continue to move to the upside today and possibly tomorrow as well, because not because of any other reason, the fact that we've been crashed so low, you have to have some kind of spike. You're not going to go down every single day like down. You're going to have a spike at some point.
Yeah, we're going to have to. Well, I just want people to remember this. Everybody said, why didn't Adam sell ape shares in his $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 range? And his excuse was he didn't want everybody to say that he was responsible for driving the price of ape down. So he waited, right?
Yeah.
So here we are again. My question is going to be, did he start selling those 25 million when AMC was at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16? Or is he going to wait until like it's where it's at now, 11, 12, which is like $1 something a share? When he was complaining about ape being so low and having to sell it so cheap, we need to put them back together so that we can get more money for them. But if he's selling them anywhere right now, he's selling them at an all-time low. I'm really curious to see when and where and how much for.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love that point that you made. I love that because ape was, at $1 before the reverse split in ape to AMC. Ape was at like $1.50 to $1.75, $2, floating around there. He only put out about a billion ape, but he had authorization to put out up to 5 billion ape. So to your point, he could have said, I'm diluting another billion ape. I'm selling it at $1.50 $1.50 a share, and it would have been more than AMC is at right now, like you said. So I love that point that you made. It's like, is he going to sell now, like for $1? What is it? We're really pumping. We're up 62 cents right now. That's a pump to us. See how we've been brainwashed. You know, if he sells now, it's like you said, it's like he's selling at $1.16. You know, based on the new revised float. But I heard somebody say, I think it was Donahue George. I watch him sometimes. I like Donahue George, and he said, are they waiting for? Is Adam Aaron waiting to sell until we have like some sort of short squeeze like he did last time? You know, because if you think about it, he did do that. Adam Aaron last time sold when we squeezed, which would be brilliant. And I'm willing to get back on the Adam Aaron support train if he makes us money, a lot of it. If he makes us a lot of money, I'll support him again. But he needs to earn our trust because he's lost it at this point. He's lost our trust, 100% gone. But if he makes us all rich, we'll support him again, right?
Right. Hey, guys, I don't have any radios on. I don't have any earpieces on. I have no electronics on. I just turn my volume down as much as I can on my phone where I can barely hear Jason. I can hear the feedback too. I have no idea why it's happening. I'm telling you, every time I try to do a live stream with another fellow YouTuber, I have these issues. But when I do a live stream with like an individual person that logs in from their cell phone, which I've done, I don't seem to have these issues. I can't explain it other than Kenny G is shorting us.
It's so weird. Maybe like they have something pointed at your car, you know, like someone's following you. You know how like these FBI guys and all these other guys have sound devices and they can do all different stuff. Maybe they're trying to mess with our live. You just never know. But I can feel your pain because if you're hearing an echo, it's almost impossible to talk and to use your thoughts because you're hearing feedback and you're behind on the speech. And I feel for you. So I do thank you for being on so long. We've been on 27 minutes and you've been very gracious to be on here. So I'm truly grateful to you for joining the live and for your support. And, you know, we'll get together again at some point and hopefully figure out the audio in the future. And I look forward to hopefully having more lives. Maybe all of us can have a group like you, me, Donahue George, and maybe someone else. We can do like a 3-4 person, but we have to get better at the technology.
Yes, we do. And guys, remember, if you want to see a retail ape on the board, we're running out of time. Jason is volunteering to do it. That's at least somebody willing to try to get themselves on the board. So it's going to take you spreading the word, helping out, and potentially voting. And as Jason finds out more, if I hear more, if anybody hears more, we will share that information because effort never equals zero. So if we can get Jason on the board, we can get George or anybody that wants to really put their foot forward to represent the community, it could probably be a good thing. So Jason, thank you for having me on too, bud. You keep pushing, man. We're going to keep pushing. Right now, it looks like crime pays, but at the end of the day, it doesn't. It's the good-hearted people that pay, or not pay. It's the good-hearted people that should be paid, and I believe that we will. It's just a matter of time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate you, and we will talk again at some point. And thank you for support on me trying to get on the AMC board. I'm grateful for your support because if I do get on there, I represent all of us because I don't forget where I came from, you know, and I'll be the one fighting for us, you know. So thank you for that, and I guess we'll talk again soon at some point.
Sounds good, Jason. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right. Bye.